You're 100% sane. 100% sane. That's far more sane than I have ever been in my life. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of Stardeus, where I've got a couple of major projects today. I've got big ideas. Big ideas are going to happen here today. I want to go with my plan of making a dedicated crafting room over here. Move all the crafting stuff into this room, as well as, hopefully, the entire storage unit over here. And I want to start to pull some bits of this ship together. Now, to do that, I'm going to need the winch. Good news, I can do that right now. So that's going to take 3 disk space. I've got 65 out of 72. This is going to put me at 68. That's a little tight, but we can always put more of the little disk storage things in there. This is only going to cost me 5 basic datoids. I've got 8, and we're making more. So go ahead and unlock that. Get out of that. So we want to pull this bit of the ship this way, and this bit of the ship down this way. I'm just going to do one winch, and then we'll just move it around as we need to. So, remind me where that is. That's under special. Could you move yourself over there, Chief? Thank you so much. So, I need the winch anchor and the winch hook. I don't think it really matters which goes on which side. It probably does. I'm probably doing this horribly wrong, but go ahead and put the anchor there, and then the hook sort of right... Can't really put it in there. I guess we'll have to put that over there. Okay, team, get on that. Freya, Brian, anyone else, Project, you want to get in on that? Paxton, what are you doing right now? What are you doing? Oh, you're getting the corpse. Oh, good, so we can eat it. Excellent. Good deal. Yeah, grab Caspian up here. Break him down into his component nutrients. We moved the little nutrient, nutrient extractor over here, because it was going to set fire to everything, and that was no good. So we've tucked that guy over there. What am I building here? We're building... Oh, another crafting station. Yeah, we need multiples of those. Let's start with deconstructing. I don't really feel I need these walls, or indeed any of that. And then this mini cell. What exactly are you? Because apparently you don't go into storage. What do we do with you? Can I say haul you to a storage unit? That doesn't really seem to actually do anything with anything. Okay, that's fine. Keep doing what you're doing then, team. Project is disassembling all of this. And then we've got Freeze, my Roomba down here, my little cleaning robot that will move at some point. I should think about researching that storage thing where we put all the dead robots in there until I can reanimate them into freakish nightmares. So my thought process, my plan, my idea, because I know you're very excited about this, is that this area will be largely food production, food storage, and eating. We've got the dormitory over here, which is a little more airtight than it used to be. I could actually tighten that up even more. I could do another section of wall. I could double wall that in there. That's actually not a terrible idea. Now that I just happen to be looking right at it, let's put some floor down here, and then I'll double wall that whole thing. Am I already tapped out on disk? Really? 68 out of 72, you sure? Because I see empty space there. Are you just saying maybe I can't research something new? That's probably what you're telling me. Let's go ahead and build another copy of this right here, because I'm going to need it anyway. I'd love to reorganize this room, too, around the central computer. I don't quite know. I don't have a vision for that yet, and I operate solely on visions, much to the chagrin of Mrs. Dave. How are we doing over here, kids? Wow, we already ripped right through that. All right, that is already done. Well, I know I'm going to need power over here to wire all these things up, so let's just go and build a copy of this. Maybe sort of up top here. Well, no, that's probably where I'm going to put the crafting benches. Put it down here, and then I'll figure everything else out later. We need more transistors, too, if I'm going to get those solar panels up and running. Hence the need for an extra crafting station or 2 around here, because these things can only do 1 at a time. Right now, you're doing copper wire. Why don't you stop doing that and instead do transistors right at the moment, because that's what I need in the short term. Frankie's coming in. We love Frankie. Frankie's just an ace around here. He loves headbutting raiders, too. It's kind of a hobby. Oh, and Phil's chipping in as well. Yeah, Phil, our new colonist here, who just sort of showed up. Well, I say showed up. Popped out of a pod and said, hello, I'm here now. Yeah, Phil, what are you doing? You're taking things to the matter reactor. Okay, so you're charging up the power station there. There you go. You're dumping some steel plates in there. You're saying get more steel plates. You've also got a green check mark next to it. So I'm going to assume we kind of did that. I mean, we've got 14, almost 1,500 steel plates. That's got to be okay for, like, right about now-ish. How are we doing over here, kids? We get the power up and running? Not quite. Not quite. All right. Paxton, what are you coming in to do? You are constructing something. Yeah, you're constructing the connector. Good to see you guys chipping in, by the way. You know, prior to this, when we sort of blew up the ship, you just kind of bumbled around, Paxton, and used the toilet a lot, which is kind of one of your traits. Now you're actually getting something done. It's because we have spacesuits, isn't it? Ooh, speaking of spacesuits, I need some oxygen in here, aren't I? What are you? The teleporter. Okay, I don't feel we need this right now. I don't want to deconstruct it, but I'd love to just move it anywhere. But you know what? Just move it over here. I don't know what we do with teleportation. Yeah, Frankie loves moving things. Headbutting raiders and moving things around. It's basically like his jam. Okay, let's begin the process here. So let's connect this one to this one. Okay. And then this one to one of the lights for a start. Okay. Oh, it's a red light. Wait, can I change that? How do I go about doing that? I can make this thing look like a bordello. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, check that. You get a whole red, blue, green thing kind of thing going on here, sort of, vaguely. So if I said, oh, yeah, check that out. Oh, we can make this thing look like a disco bordello, which is like the best kind of disco and the best kind of bordello. I did kind of like the red. Yeah, let's do a nice bright red there. Can we get that even brighter? Yeah, and how about saturating that even more? You know what? Just max me out on everything red. Oh my god, it looks insane. I love everything. I've got to do it to this guy. Hang on. Forget the plan. I'm all up in floors now. All right, so let's make you something different. How about you are like maybe a greenish? Now it's sort of Christmassy around here. Just make it bleeding green and super bright. Oh, yes, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. That looks amazing. And you all know it looks amazing, too. You're like, oh my god, Dave, you're amazing. Okay, do this one now. Go ahead, do that one. Do that one. Okay, now change this one. You. Yeah, I know I had a plan when I walked in the door, and now I figured out you can change lights. So this is like what we're doing right now. How about we made you a little bit orangey yellow? Like that. And then, you know, max out everything else. Oh, this is just perfect. Okay, I don't know what this mini cell is. Could you just move this? It's just sort of annoying me at this point. All right, that's all of that. Oh, by the way, Dave, wire the door in so, you know, the door closes. There you go, Chief. There you go. There we go. We've closed the door. Awesome. Because there's no oxygen over here. So, you know, that's a thing that I'm going to have to think about. So I've only got 3 left on this because I blew it all on lights. But I've got some over here I can connect to. Let's start to move some of this over. What are you? Are you a door? You're a window. Huh. We should probably change you to a door. Do that. I should probably put some oxygen in here first. What with the whole not dying thing. Where was one of those, like, we make a lot of oxygen things? That's this guy, right? Yeah, let's put you. Let's build a copy of you over here. And then you're going to be all whiny about heat. How far away am I from better heat? Yes, I know we're short on transistors. We're working on better heat right now. So improved heating, that comes from basic heating. And I need 7 basics and 2 biotics. The biotics I've got, I need the basics. We're not actually that far away from that. Not really that far. Temperature up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't do metric. I don't want to know from Celsius. Thank you very much. Larger areas will require more than 1. Okay, building them close to each other gives no benefit. Now, that's not really true in the space heater world, is it? If I had like 20 space heaters right next to each other, that's going to pump out some heat. That room's going to be hot. All right, and what's like my end game here with heating? Where do we go from here? We go down, way down here, to advanced heating. Ah, that's a floor. Okay, that's just a flat-out floor tile that I can use. And you go all the way down into advanced cooling, a cool-matic floor. Okay, so good temperature control there, but nothing I can get into right at this moment. Okay, so I'm going to need some basic space heaters here. There's nothing I can do about this. How about we put one down here, and then another one. I don't know why I clicked on another one. It's just sort of a thing I did over there. And then let's start to move some of these things here. So relocate this one here, and reload. Well, we're not even going to. You know what? Just actually build... No, don't build a copy. Just cancel this for right now. And then we'll put a copy of this one up here. Hey, did we ever make that disk thing over here? Or no, we did. We just haven't wired it up yet. A lot of these... Oh, actually, you have nothing at all. Oh, perfect. I must have put you in last time with the anticipation of doing something with you. So go over there. And then I don't think you're actually connected to power, are you? You go over here? Okay, you're connected there. Now come over to here. Okay, is that 2 out of 8? Yeah, okay, so this is all set. That's some extra data storage right there. Good, that was actually reasonably smart of me to put this extra connector over here. Now, can I move this whole shebang over somewhere else without moving all the individual pieces of it? What if we put it, say, here? And we'll kind of see how that goes. The lights are the best thing I've done in this game. I know, low oxygen, too cold. I get it. Why are you already connected? Oh, you're still down here. Oh, that's handy. Good, I don't have to reconnect you to something closer. Perfect. Yes, I know. It's very, very chilly around here. Philip's just having a bit of a freak out because it's probably very, very cold in there. We're going to work on it. Oh, wow, yeah, they're just moving the whole thing over. How are you going to get that through the door, Brian? Brian, you are a miracle. Yeah, it's minus 441 degrees in here. That ain't good. That can't be right. That's not good at all. How about the oxygen? There is none. There's none. We're working on all of it, guys. We're working on every bit of this. However, that being said out loud, did we make any transistors? We made a few. What do you need? Gears. That's a problem. We don't have any of those. Okay, I know you're in an unsafe area, but could you stop what you're doing? No, don't do that. Stop what you're doing. I want you to stop producing that and then start producing gears, please. This is why I need multiple benches, because this doing one thing at a time thing is for suckers. All right, heat is starting to go in, so let's connect that to that. And what else have we done? We've done this one over here. There's another one right there. And if you can reach, I'll have you do other things over here. Yeah, can you reach over there? Yeah, apparently you can. Okay, so pump is pumping out oxygen. Heat is going to come up to some degree of normalcy in the reasonably near future. What else do I need? I've got the cooking station down here. I don't really need to move that around. However, now I do have some space to do some more planters. So, no, not the grain, the actual planter. There we go. So build some copies of this here, here, and here. I think we're running low on power again. How did we do? Okay, we got a couple of our solar panels built. So let's connect you. How do you work again? Can you go right into here? You can. It does count as a connection, though. That's okay. Just go right into there. I think this is what I earmarked this for. I think I said this thing's going to be just for the new solar panels. And then you have this one all set, so let's connect you over into there. Again, it's not a lot of power. It's 3 kilowatts, but that's an extra 9 kilowatts that we got right now. Oh, and they got that floor done over here, too, so let's just put those walls in. Wall there and there. Make sure that area is nice and tight, what with the heat and the oxygen and the whatnot. Speaking of which, how are we doing in the dormitory? Yeah, oxygen level very, very good. And heat is 69 degrees. You know what? Can't ask for a more comfortable sleeping temperature than that. That is great. Now, here's something I don't know. Can we lock doors? Yes, we can. Wow, it's right there. Right in front of your face. Locked or unlocked. So I could forbid them from going through that door because I really want to put a door here where there is oxygen rather than here where there isn't oxygen. That being said, I should probably put a door here. But I kind of want to focus people through here until I can get more of the ship under control with the whole having heat and oxygen thing. Now, speaking of the ship, did we ever get my winch put together over here? Where are you? Yeah, you're over here. Oh, you haven't done the other bit that. Yeah, we're missing gears. Wait a minute. Where are you people seeing dead bodies? Where? I will be happy to eat them if you tell me where they are. Where did you see a corpse around here? I'm pretty sure we got all the corpses in the nutrient processor. Oh, it's Potato up here. I think Caspian was on top of him when they died. I don't ask questions. Best not to. But yeah, Caspian and Potato were in the same tile. Oh yeah, go ahead and dispose of that guy then. I mean, he's called Potato. He's basically made to be eaten. And when you're done with the gears, I gotta spin you over to copper wire because we don't have enough copper wire over here. What have you done for gears? You got 2, but we're probably using a lot of them. I think we're probably hauling some over to do the winch thing over here, aren't we? All right, what are you waiting on? Okay, it looks like you've actually got them because everything's nice and green. Brian's coming over. Brian loves putting gears in things. Brian is all about gears. Yeah, put that in there, and then I just want to see if that completes everything. Are we good? What do we got? We got everything in here? Now we're still hauling materials. Apparently hauling materials. I want to spin the crafting bench over to the whole not making gears thing, but I'm just going to let them maybe chew through a couple more. And they're still saying it's too cold in here, too. How are we? Yeah, the oxygen's still not so great. Yeah, it is a little chilly in here. What have we got here? No, go away from all of that. What have we got here? A vent. Are you open or closed? You are... Well, you're undamaged. I can't tell if you're open or closed. Well, because you need power, Dave. I get power over there. I would like it if you were closed. You might be open. I'm actually not 100% sure. I'm just going to wire you up and then kind of see what happens. Now, can I tell if you're open or closed? Energy node. Vent is open. Okay, close that. Yeah, close that thing immediately. No wonder we were losing all our heat and air. All right, we should be pretty good on gears for right now, so I'm going to spin this one over into copper wire instead. Copper wire, there we go. And then, hopefully, that's the last things we need to do this one, so I can actually start doubling up on production. And I should either close off this area or research the airlock, because every time that door pops open, obviously all the nice oxygen just rushes right out, and these guys are in and out of here a lot. It might help to do a door down here and see if that'll do the trick there. So let's try a door. Can I just put that in like that? Is that a thing you're allowed to do there? Are you going to be in on that? Addie, what are you up to right now? Addie, come here. You are... Oh, you're hauling things to the basic data harvester. Okay, you're making datoids. Good. Freya, what are you doing? Are you deconstructing that thing? You're replacing something. Good, that's what I want you to do. And then maybe I just lock this door. For right now, anyway, until I research airlocks. Because, yeah, we're just losing heat and oxygen every single time Brian pops his head in the door. I don't think Brian's technically got a head, but if he did... we'd be losing heat and oxygen every time he popped his head in the door. Ah, we've done my winch. Unfortunately, it needs power. Right. Didn't actually think that one through, did you, Dave? So, I need a connector. I might need a couple. Because I'm going to need to go from A to B to C, I think. You're fully loaded, right? Yeah, you're not. I could get something out of you. Okay, build a copy... I might tear a lot of these down afterwards, but you can connect to there, and then you can connect over to the winch. Very silly waste of materials here, but I do kind of want to pull all this together. I can move them all around later. We can move stuff around to go and get this big chunk. Although while I'm just actively looking at it, we don't need these bits. Don't worry, don't sweat those bits. Get rid of all of this. And you know what? Those little triangle-y bits. Nobody likes those. Okay, so the door is ready. Let's get that to go. That's already fully loaded. That to that. Okay. And then let's lock this door. Okay, so no. Lock it. Yeah, lock that door. Okay, lock that door. We're not going in and out of that door. You're going to have to go all the way around. But all the way around is where oxygen lives. Oh, and this thing's done too. Okay, so who had some space left here? You did. All right, so go over there. And then one's doing copper wire. Let's have the other one do... What am I shy on? Gears, transistors, everything, really. Sure, do, say, transistors for right now. And then I kind of want a third bench. I want to just keep... I want a whole ring of benches here so we can keep pumping all this stuff out. Now, my planters were done ages ago, too. Yeah, apparently wheat, because that's all we know how to do. And wheat for you. And wheat for you. All right, we got a lot of wheat coming in. Where am I? Let me just take a poke at research here. I've got 8 of the basics. Okay, my thought was, hang on, what's going on? The floor broke down. Okay, I mean, that's kind of fine. I mean, it's a floor. It didn't open up into space, did it? Friggin' floor's floor. Okay, show me. Well, repair it then. Stop whining at me about things. There you go. Repair. And I've bumped all these things up to do 30 instead of whatever they were, just so that gives me a little bit of breathing room. I don't have to be racing back and forth, so obviously it's going to take them longer to put all those together, but we'll have more on hand at any given moment. How'd we do on the connectors, guys? All right, we're still waiting on one more. So let's get you connected to, say, you over here, and then this one to this one, and then that one over to that one. Was that another solar panel? Oh, neat. Good. I didn't pay for this one. Relocate this guy right over here. Oh, that's perfect. Addy, how are you doing? You're 100% sane. 100% sane. That's far more sane than I have ever been in my life. You're building something right now. Like, where are you going? What are you building? Are you building my thing over here? Are you building my little connector thing? Yeah, you are. You going over to build that connector. Boy, it's a good thing we killed all those people and got their spacesuits for it. Oh, you're already here. Somebody's already moved you down. Why don't you connect to... sure, right here. There we go. Also, can somebody go get Alpha J? Because Alpha J's just been hovering around in space for a while. Put Alpha J over here, near Zippy Boop, because I need to know where Zippy Boop is at all times. He's going to be the star of the show if I have anything to say about it. Now, they're saying it's too cold over here. It's like 70 degrees. No, it keeps flipping back and forth. 70 degrees and then down to 27. Why does that keep flipping back and forth? Somebody opening a door? Is that what's going on there? I mean, 70 degrees is not too cold. Let me assure you of that. It's about 70 degrees right now. It's absolutely delightful around here. All right, well, we'll kind of keep half of an eye on that. I mean, the robots can go in and do stuff. We're good on transistors now, and we're pretty decent on gears, or excuse me, copper wire, rather, so we should go over to gears. We don't have a lot of those going on right now. So stop making that and start making gears. So if I wanted to research the bridge, what would I be getting into for that? So, bridge, bridge controls in the captain's chair. It's 11 basics, 3 tech. I've got both of those. Do that right now. Bridge controls and the captain's chair. Not just for moving the ship around, but we can't go get... There's like some sort of debris around here somewhere. I forget. There it is. It's behind us there. We can't go get that until we have a bridge. So we got the shuttle. We have a shuttle. But we have no idea how to know where anything at all is in space ever until we've actually got the bridge. So how to launch? If there's an explorable space object, there is. We can launch an expedition. We can't. We need bridge controls. Could possibly do that. So we see them and engines to travel. So I will need both of those, but I should probably start to go on that direction here. I could think about maybe putting the bridge area right about here. That would seem to make sense. All right, I'm building another one of these things because we need to be doing like all the things at the same time. So move that guy like over, put that over there. And I'm going to get another Brit thing going here. So got an amount of transistors. We're making gears. We've got copper wire. We need to be making the microchips. So 3 benches for right now will probably serve my purposes. Where were we at on the connector, guys? We were still waiting to build the last one. Anyone want to move on that? Phil's in. Phil's like, yeah, I'll probably take care of that at some point. Annabelle, why are you coming over here? Like, oh, you're cleaning. Oh, thank God. Wow, that was quick. They just knocked that thing up immediately. You're full. You're not. So you connect to there. And then what did I just say? We wanted to make microchips. Okay, so what does it take to make a microchip these days? It takes transistors. Good. Yay. Fantastic. Silicone wafer. I have 34. I don't have a lot of these things. I mean, not many of them. Anyway, we're running out on the materials we showed up with, is what I'm seeing here. So we either got to figure out how to make more, or we got to go find more. I have no doubt, because I've played a game or two in my time, I have no doubt that's why we're being told that the next thing we need to do is make the ship flight ready. The game is like, dude, you are not going to survive on the materials you dropped in with. You're going to use them up at some point. And here we are. I've ignored that, and now I'm starting to run out of things. I'm saying to put the bridge at the front of the ship. Sure, if you're going to go the easy route. What if I did it at the back of the ship, where the thrusters are? Because I've got a lot of pre-built stuff here. I wouldn't have to do much. And I can make it a smaller room, easy to deal with the oxygen. We already want to be going in and out of this room anyway. So here's the plan, kids. Here's what's going to go on. I'm going to deconstruct these windows, because windows are for suckers. I'm going to power up this door only to lock it. That's all I want. Just lock that door. Okay, lock it. Don't need that anymore. They're getting all this out of here. And then I need some flooring, like here. And then I'm going to start to wall this up. By the way, guys, why don't we do some repairing, too? Why don't you say do that bit? That won't take them that long. The robots are great about that sort of thing. All right, let's start to get some walls going on. Say here and here. And actually, now that I said that out loud, let's put a door here. And again, I will probably just lock it. That's probably going to be my plan there. Yeah, lock. Close. Just build a door, dude. Just build a door. What's your problem? Unreachable position. Oh, somebody seems to have sorted it out. It seems to be fine. Now, do I really need, like, the massive air pump? I say massive. The normal-sized air pump for this. Or could we possibly get by on some of the smaller one? I'm going to see if it'll fly. Put that in there. I don't know why I'm going with the small one. And then build a copy of this heater thing over here. Although with this room good and this room good, I'm going to feel that if we're opening and closing doors, it's only actually going to help things at that point. What's your problem? Lacking... What do we need a transistor for, guys? We need a transistor for a door? Really? A door? It uses hinges. It's like really elemental medieval technology. But Dave, it's a space door. It totally needs transistors. That's how space doors work. Okay, I gotta bite the bullet on this whole bridge thing. So yeah, 11 regular. I got plenty of disk space right now. Go ahead. Wait, why are you locked? What's my dependency? Oh, communications. A communicator. Oh yeah, we should get one of those. That's going to chew up a lot of my stuff, but I think I might just have enough left to do it. So unlock that. Yeah, and then I can go right into this. Unlock that. Wow, we are out of transistors. Holy moly, we went through those quickly. Okay, who's done their thing? Okay, we've done a bunch of copper wire. So why don't we stop you doing that and then turn you on to transistors. You're going to love it. How many were we supposed to? No, 10. Let's get more than that. Let's get another 30 in here. Okay, bridge controls. Do I even have the materials to do this? Probably not. But here we go. Put that guy... Oh, that looks fun right there. Yeah, that looks super fun right there. That's what we're doing. And then, how about, what, the captain's chair? Now, do you go here? Do you go in the interaction point, or do you not? Just for safety, I'm going to put it there. And then what was the communicator thing that I just built? Comms. Yeah, well, I got a whole new tab now. All right, put a comms station in. Everyone loves having a good comms station. Now, do I have any lights I can mess around with here? How about this one? Yeah, no, those are bridge controls. No, under that. Under that. I'm pretty sure that's a light box. Never mind. Now, do I assign a captain? Is there somewhere here where I'm like, you're the captain of the ship? Like Misty, the cat. You could be the captain of the ship. The cat captain, if you will. The captain. The captain? Anyway, you could be a cat who's in charge of a spaceship. Or Phil. Phil could be in charge. I don't seem to be able to assign this to somebody that I can see right now. What do surface slots do? Empty. What does that mean? No, seriously, what does that mean? It just means empty. I'm clicking on this to my heart's content. Not doing anything. What's your problem? Are you waiting on somebody? Are you waiting for a thing? Okay, Freya seems to be on the way. The comm station is up. Let's get you wired in. And then also, like, literally everything else, like the oxygen, Dave. And maybe the heat. And the door, dude. All right, the whole point of that was to lock that door. All right, so lock that door. Oh, God, what? Micrometeoroids. Okay, there's probably going to be a fire. But this door could now be opened. So we can unlock that. Cool. Cool, micrometeoroids. Thingamajiggies. Loving to have you here. That's great. Probably going to be a fire. Okay, get all of this going. Kind of keep... the lights are amazing. Okay, there's a fire. There's a fire. Where did we think we saw the fire? Where's the fire happening? Is the fire happening over here? Hopefully not. Yeah, that's a fire. Oh, you just blew up my thrusters. You just blew up my thrusters. Now I have to research them. Frankie, you're doing a great job, kid, but it's the cold, dead oxygen of space. And by oxygen, I mean no oxygen. Frankie, I said... Okay, Frankie, come here. Stop headbutting the ship. I said oxygen, but the point of me saying oxygen, Frankie, is there's actually no oxygen in space. So, from a firefighting perspective, Frankie, stop headbutting the ship. You're not helping. Okay, you're not helping. So, Frankie, from a firefighting perspective, Frankie, hang on, copper wire, cool. Frankie, from a firefighting perspective, my point, Frankie, is that you don't need to really put out the fire out there because it will immediately snuff itself out. You need 3 things to start a fire, Frankie, and to maintain a fire for that. You need heat, you need oxygen, and you need fuel. If you remove one of those things, like the oxygen part, Frankie, Frankie, pay attention. Frankie, so if you remove one of those things, for instance, you're in space and there's no oxygen, then you're not really sweating the fire so much. Also, Frankie, side thought, you're removing the heat. Because, I have not been to space, Frankie. I'm assuming you have, because you're in space right now. And you were just outside. I have not been to space. I'm no astronaut, Frankie. But I'm going to assume it's pretty darn cold in space. I mean, everyone in this game is whining about how cold it is, so it must be cold there. So you've removed, Frankie. Come here, Frankie. You've removed both the heat and the oxygen part of the fire quotient, if you will. The fire... What's the thing, Frankie, what's the thing when you, do math? An equation. Thank you. An equation. Thank you. So you've removed Frankie, you removed 2 parts of the equation of fire, in that you removed the heat and you removed the oxygen. Sadly, what they removed is my thrusters. Now I gotta research those. Oh, no, wait, I've got 1 left. I got 1 left here. That's probably not gonna move the ship. But I got 1 thruster down here. Speaking of moving the ship, did we get my connector done over here, guys, at any point? You know, the one with the winch? Wow, what are we waiting on? What are we waiting on over here? It says it's getting ready to be constructed. Are you... Okay, are we just can you not get to it in some way? Is that possibly part of the problem? That might be part of the problem. Here's what we're going to do, because I don't really need this stuff anyway. Just take down that whole wall. That whole wall can just go. Maybe that's part of the issue there. Yeah, this little heat pump isn't quite getting the job done here. Let's put up another one of those, say, right over here. How's the oxygen in this room? I mean, it's working on it a little bit. Ooh, you could just open up the vent, Dave. You've got a vent right here. You could just open up the vent, and then you'd have, more oxygen. You're full. You're not. Great. Go over here. And then power that up, and then open the vent, please. Okay, that'll kind of spread things out between these 2 rooms. What's your problem now? It's too cold. I'm working on it. Okay, slam it into pause mode. Go back to research. What, again, does it take for me to get a better heater in here? I could do it right now. 7 tech, 2 biotechs or biotics. Yeah. Do I have the disk space? Basically, yes, but not much more after that. Okay, not really what I wanted to spend my points on today, but here we are. Don't bother with that. Just go ahead and ixnay that thing. And I'll keep that one for right now. But in the meantime, let's get a better heater. So a heater right here. Okay. Then I got to think about more power. I got to somehow deal with more power here. I could put up a bunch more solar panels. That's doing 1.933. What, are you just in the shade? Oh, you need to be repaired. That's why, because I pulled you off somewhere else. Everyone else is fully functional, right? Okay, you guys are all looking good. Well, we've connected the bridge controls. Click the star map overlay. Open the star map. See where we are. We'll see now that I have working engines, or at least thrusters. I have a single thruster. The other 2 just got destroyed. All right, there's the USS Space Dave. Right next to Hoshino. Okay, what happens if I click on you? You're a planet. Okay, I could theoretically travel there if I hooked up everything else. What else is going on around here? The Midavane Star, Iva, Theta Walford. Sounds like a British actress who won an Oscar for a movie you've never heard of. And not Best Actor. I mean supporting actor. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling with Theta Walford. Everyone, it was one of those movies that was always critically acclaimed, but you've literally never heard of it. And when it won the Oscar, when Theta won the Oscar, You're like, what movie was that? I never heard of that. What the heck? How did Theta Walford win an Oscar for a movie that literally nobody showed? Now, admittedly, the Theta Walford vehicle is not going to be at your, 20-screen multiplex thing there. But it's going to be in those little indie theaters, the ones where it's like, it's really kind of dark in there even when the lights are on. It's still dark in there. And they don't serve popcorn. They serve like, I don't know, tofu chips or something like that. And you're like, oh my god, this theater is so depressing. But everyone looks really cool and hip. And they're somewhat disdainful that you showed up to watch the Theta Halford movie. Okay, back to work. I would like to... Do I know how to build a copy of this? No, not yet. Okay. I could relocate it. No, there's no real reason to do that. Does anyone up here not have power? You don't. Could you connect to that out of range? Yeah. You guys just don't like to go through walls, do you? And I don't have any other connectors up here that have spare space at all, I don't think. 8 out of 8. 6 out of 8. I don't suppose you'd stretch over there, would you? Out of range, out of range. You're not out of range, but I've already got you connected up. No. Okay, never mind. Yeah, actually, you know what? Would you... No, don't do what I just did. No, hang on, everybody stop. I do want you to build a connector. I just don't want you to build it there. So let's build one of these right behind the captain's chair. They'll love it. And no surprise, my battery is discharging because I'm putting so many electrical devices in here. And the solar panels, as good as they are, can't really keep up that way. So I guess I have to think about another matter reactor. Because we looked at it the last time, I think the other power things are really, really far away in terms of research. You, however, are not. You are over there. Did you? Oh, you're not connected to this. Hang on. You to there. Okay. And then you over to here. Like that. Okay. Good. So far, so good. I gotta stretch my memory on how to do this from the tutorial. Not there. Okay, is it in this one? Energy node. No, I don't want to turn it up. Reel in. That's what I want to do. Yeah, so reel in that to that. Okay, I want to pan out a little bit here. I want to see how this is going to go. Reel that in. And then, boom. Okay. Not perfect, but there it is. I've unlocked an achievement. I'm a special human being. So now I want to move all of these things. So I want to move this. I don't know. Which one didn't need power? This one didn't need power. So, and then this, the winch hook, move that to, say, here, I think. That'll probably come together in some way or another. And then I really don't need this anymore. Not here, anyway. So let's relocate this over to, say, here. And then I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with that one. Can I turn it off? Actually, is it actually consuming power? It's not really consuming power. It's just routing it to a different direction. Okay, while they're moving stuff around, let me have a look at this. It's very silly looking, and it kind of looks like a duck. Okay, take this bit away. All right, so viewers at home, put your hand up in front of this. Okay? The rest of this kind of looks like a duck. So here's the bill right here. Okay, here's your duck head. You know, your eye would be right about here, right where this thing is. Okay? And then here's your bill. Obviously, its mouth is open. It's going to eat something. Here's its foot. Here's its sort of like back leg thing. Here's your body of the duck. I've made a space duck. Okay, they got this done. So can I connect, say, A to B over here? All right, and then A to B down here. And then can we just sort of make this thing happen here? Go ahead, reel that in. And how's that going to look? Boom, right into there. Okay. I mean, it kind of broadly works. It doesn't look any less like a duck now, which is weird. I thought it would. But now, okay, viewers at home, you can take your hand away from the screen for a start, by the way. Should have told you that earlier. Sorry if you were waiting there for a while. So you still got your duck head over there. You still got your foot, back leg, body. Now it kind of looks like its opposite wing is lifted up. Like, I don't know why. It's got one wing up, one wing down, but it's a space duck, is what I've made here. Now, do I really need the winch anymore? I think we can kind of just disassemble this. Disassemble that, and for right nowsies, disassemble that. I see I have no copper wire. Okay, what do I have a lot of? Transistors. Who's doing... You're doing microchips. You are doing gears. You're doing transistors. Okay, so you need to switch over to copper wire. There you go. And no, let's get like way more than that. Let's get like 30 copper wire in here. Oh, and that heater is up and running too. Again, remind me, you can't go here, can you? Yeah, no, you're terrible at everything. What are you missing? Copper wire. Nobody is surprised by that. You're full. You're full. I know you're all full. I know each and every one of you is full. I don't know why I bother checking at this point. You're not full, but you are. Yeah, you're out of range. You're completely out of range. Okay. How's the dormitory, by the way, since we double-walled that? Also, we probably shouldn't use this door. We should only use this door. Because this door goes into the place that has oxygen. This door doesn't. So how about we lock that door for right now? Make sure people aren't going in. Now, of course, this door is the same deal, really. But I feel the oxygen is even more important in a bedroom setting. Okay, you go up to here and start making heat. I mean, I could just activate the teleporter. I don't know what it's going to do. I mean, I could activate the teleporter. Let's mess with your lights, first of all, because I'm... No, we're not having... Whatever you think you're doing, you're not. Saturate everything. Let's get off green, because we got green right next to it. About maybe... Yeah, that's an interesting hue. Go ahead and do that. Now, what do I do with the communicator? Do I just wait for someone to call? Let's hang out by the communicator and go, hey, space people, I don't know, hi, welcome to do some trading or something like that. I don't know what we do with any of this at all. I just built it because I'm supposed to build it. And what's my next thing, by the way? Connect a thruster, can do. I've got one left. And set the ship in a forward direction. Good. That's all I got. I got one thruster. Trust me, the space duck is only going in one direction. I mean, it's not me, right? It's a duck. Yeah, the batteries are wicked, wicked low here. We're working on an energy deficit. I could turn off this oxygen. I don't actually need oxygen in this room right now. Not right now. I could definitely use it later, but not right now. So somebody turn that off, and then I'm going to need some kind of new power thing over here. So furniture, structure, production, where's that thing? Yeah, all I've got is the matter reactor or solar panels. So matter reactor it is. Let's put you right down here. Too bad I don't have more corpses, but no, we should be eating the corpses. Not using them as fuel. That's a terrible idea. What's your problem? Oh, electricity deficit. Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong at all. We are shy on electricity. I've built a bunch of things that require electricity. So that can get shut off. I didn't put any heat up here. I just put oxygen up here. Anything else I could realistically shut off? I also got to think about more data storage because I'm pretty much tapped out at this point. I could start deconstructing some of this space duck for more steel plates, which will get me more energy, but I feel, again, that with the whole point of this being that we need to move, the game has very politely told me, like 2 episodes ago, you are going to run out of materials. You have a finite amount of materials here, and not anymore. So you need to go somewhere else and be able to either find them, make them, or purchase them. So that's probably an excellent place to call it on Stardeus for today. If we're lucky, next time, maybe we can move the ship. I'm going to see if we can maybe research some thrusters so I can have more than one. Because frankly, at that angle, I think it might spin the space duck in a circle, which would be hysterical to you at home. Not so good for, like, Frankie and Addie and Project over here. So, guys, we'll check in with some more Stardeus again next time. Do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And, hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. But maybe we close the door during a zombie apocalypse, Cinnamon, huh? It's just basic security technique. If the door is closed, Cinnamon, The zombies are going to have to work harder to get in. What you've done is put up a big sign on the top of your roof here that says, "Hey zombies, this way for food." Alright, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to beat him to death with a baguette, which is less effective than you might commonly think it would be. I have created epic fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made epic fruitcake.